I really, I don't even want to even be here and address this. I'm just going to briefly address it. I just got off the phone with the police officer filing a complaint against Candy. Want to call her Candy Rain Divine Healing Waters. And she has been harassing me and emailing me since Monday, saying very filthy, disrespectful things to me, telling a lot of lies on me. I don't, and it's my fault, just like the police officer just told me. And I explained her situation. She just went to my YouTube channel and she just went to my community forum. Luckily, I put that stuff up there. I put that picture of Candy holding that gun, that when she come over here, always cocking her gun. I didn't even know she had it on her. Now I knew when she came because she pulled it out of her pocket or whatever she got it in the pocketbook, bragging that she'll shoot a motherfucker. She carry her gun. Don't nobody know she got her gun. When she doing DoorDash, she always have it on her. She don't have no problem shooting a bitch and, how bad she is and, gang member and all this shit. See, I looked over all that. Even though it was in my mind, this fucker slightly mental off. I really started picking up this fucker was mental off, mental ill. Police officer just went over there. Luckily, I put it up there. I said, you see, I'm not lying. She said, what's your name? How does she know you? What are you doing with these strangers over at your house? And I told her, what was going on. I was sick. I was housebound. I make hair products, skin products, furniture. I ship them out. And she said, oh, all this food sure look good. But you got lemon cake and pie. And I said, yes, ma'am. I cooked for her. I cooked for her children. I cooked for a lot of different people. She said, that's your problem. You don't know nothing about these people. She said in Atlanta, a lot of these women are mentally ill, go around here getting attached to people because you're nice to them, you cook for them, you invite them to your house, you don't know them, you don't know anything about them. And then they end up turning on you or getting attached to you and then trying to kill you. I said, I am not going to say nothing about what you're saying. You are absolutely right. I don't know people, I don't have no friends. A lot of times I want female friends and I'll do things for people and give them things. And she said, Alexis, you cannot do this for people you don't know. I said, it's my fault. But now I'm in it. She know I live. She got my address. She has been harassing me for 3 days. I talked to her Saturday and it was something she said I really didn't like. And I felt like she disrespected me. She had just came over here and got some cake from me. I told her come get some for the children. And she said she was in a hurry, but I'll try to make it over there. And got over here late. And she's like, she didn't like the way she was looking Saturday. So she was going to eat the cake on camera without showing her face and put the video up later. I said, fine. Y'all hit my cash app and make it clap. Because I need y'all to donate me some security shit, some goddamn guns, some goddamn cameras and shit. I got one because I don't like she came to my house Monday after I told her Saturday and Sunday. Don't call me, don't contact me, throw the products in the trash can. And, in a way, see, this spiritual thing, and this is not the first time I had stalkers and harassers. People get mad at me when I don't want to deal with them, want to start threatening me, threatening to kill me. She didn't threaten to kill me. I'm not saying she said it. I'm just saying I've had people do that, stop me, then harass me, want to send me nasty emails, want to say that I'm the problem. She said, even had the nerve to say yesterday, because this went on until yesterday evening, said, no, you're harassing me. You're stalking me. We're at this point about 28, 29 emails. And what I have done, she knew my assistant was watching. She knew my other doctor friend was watching. Why? Because I included them and I forwarded everything she said to me and everything I said to her. They were all reading it and watching it. So it's like, no, you're harassing me and it's you doing it to me. And I said, Candy, when the police get this email, they will see the person that started The very first email and the initial contact is you. You started emailing me, insulting me, harassing me. Because she starts going into, just because I said, I love the way your Nipsey tells me to make your desserts. But then again, y'all know all my stuff. I like to do showmanship and craftsmanship. I fix everybody plate beautifully because I had just fixed Shannon some chocolate cake. She wanted to try the collard greens, the macaroni and cheese, and the honey butter cornbread. Her two sons came over here with her, and they got that plate the same day, earlier in the day. I did not know it, but her two sons said, I guess they want to try it, and they saw how it looked. She said, my son's in love with your food. They tore up the cornbread. Y'all know that's what I like to do. And just, treat people in a way that I was never treated. But I'm going to stop that shit. And that's what the police told me. Stop this shit unless it's somebody that you know is not crazy and going to do that to you. Okay. So I said, Nips always has me make you the most beautiful desserts. And they're so dead. Yeah, because I was married to him and I was his wife in a previous life. And I'm an Ethiopian queen. I'm a Candace. I'm an Ethiopian queen. He was the king and I was his queen and I was with him. That's why he tells you to fix my food. Like, I said, okay, well, it seemed like to me, if you his woman or was his woman or whatever, he'll tell you how to fix the shit like he tell me. Why would he tell us? So I'm like your servant, your slave or something? I said, wait a minute, let me get right. My spirit nigga, you said that you fucking him. I said, okay, well, and she wouldn't answer. She wouldn't say yes, no. I'm like, why y'all don't know. It's so many women. And I just try to take the high road about it because it's really none of my business. If y'all fucking him, y'all talking to him, you fucked him when he was in his body and in this life here. You fucked him before, you fucking him now. It's none of my business. I never argue with women. I never go around asking women. No, y'all don't understand. I get a lot of emails, women constantly emailing me, telling me that they fucking him too. Can I share him with you? He came over here and said he want to fuck me. He won't leave my house. He smoked weed with me. I hear this stuff all the time. I just don't say anything to you all about it. Why? I will never argue with a woman that say, well, he come over here too. He live here too. He fucked me in the spirit. That's my spirit husband. I don't say anything. When these women come and brag, I'm fucking him too. He told me this. He taught me how to paint him. I said, okay, well, so is we spirit polygamy wives? God damn it. Is we sister wives? It's cool with me. As long as he do what I don't really give a fuck. I never go off on them. Well, I want you to read and look. Nope, I don't want to read it. I don't have time for that. If you say you're seeing him, you can read it yourself. Keep me out of it. But I'm cool with you though. I have no problem. I don't own him. Don't nobody own nobody. So many different women constantly do this. Somebody said it, emailed me this week. I said, that's what you said. And that's what he's doing. Then that's what he's doing. And that's what he said. Why do you have to email me and tell me? It doesn't have anything to do with me. I can't control him and what he do. I can't control nobody. I don't own nobody. However, what she said and the way she said it, I said, damn, you've been holding this all this time. That's how you feel about me. I'm supposed to cook your food. I'm supposed to serve you. Wow. And she never gave me a goddamn dime. Matter of fact, let me tell you what kind of person I am. She took about 4 chairs of mine to the shop for me to help get them reupholstered and in between me not feeling well to do them. So I have a teacher, I have a helper in between to help me do them to make sure they're professionally tight. She has nothing to do with my throne line. Nothing. She didn't pick up anything. She didn't buy anything. She don't know where they come from. It ain't her business to know where I get my shit and what I do. She had nothing to do with those. I dealt with paying for them, shipping them, having them delivered, and she was not anywhere around. The older furniture, about 4 chairs, yes, she did. And you know the type of person I am. My assistant can verify because my assistant's here. Not only did I buy all the groceries, honey, I do not get EBT. I'm not on welfare. I don't get Medicaid. I don't get food stamps. I don't get no Medicaid check. I get up and hustle for my money every fucking day. I bought all that food and everything you see in here with money out of my pocket. I ain't had nobody give me shit. I ain't had nobody help me. This nigga left me here with a tore up motherfucking house with animals, the wild kingdom running through the motherfucker. And I had to get up the best I can and put that together. I gave her my food. I gave her my hair products that I made and I bought from scratch. And I would have her cash app sent to her to pay her. If she goes to the post office for me, show me the receipt, what you're paying for now. I had my sister pay for that. Plus, I give her gas money. I paid for my furniture, and then I give her money for herself. Plus the food and the products and shit. Stuff I should have just gave her a straight fee for cash and left it alone. All the extra shit. Oh, that's why he told you to fix that for me. Because I said, no. You know and I know. And I have said that in previous videos, but I erased it. I cooked all that food because Nipsey told me that girl's children was hungry. And she wasn't cooking for them every day and feeding them, and they was malnourished. And I said, Nipsey, I don't have nothing to do with this. You're getting me in trouble, and I know that's how your heart is, and that's how you were in your neighborhood on Crenshaw. He said, Alexis, and that's exactly what I told the police. I said, I was trying to feed her babies, and she said, that's your problem. You ain't no business doing that. You don't even know her. You feed people, you giving people stuff, and then they get connected to you and get attached to you, or maybe even obsessed, and then you want to cut it off, and then you start having a problem. You shouldn't. You're going to have to stop. I said, I ain't going to say nothing. You can beat me up all you want to. Sometimes I just want female friends or female companionship. I be by myself. I was been sick in the house a few years, and I needed people to run errands and stuff. She said, all this food. I said, yes, ma'am. They come eat it. They like my food. They give me donations. I buy the food. I cook. People come pick it up. And she was like, that sure look good. She said, but Alexis, you can't do that. You gotta. And she was my birthday, and I told her. And she said, especially us, the grown ones, the older ones. And then she said, let me see you. She looked at my picture. She said, you're a pretty young lady. I said, well, I look young, but I ain't young. I said, thank you, though. She said, you wonder why you had this problem? I said, damn, and I got a problem with my ex-man who left me here with stuff tore up, and now calling talking about he upset. She said, what you got? What is it about you? I said, I don't know. She said, let me see your. Then she went and seen the video. She said, oh, you were pretty. I said, thank you. She said, you look young. And she said, what is these people? I said, look, them ain't the first two. I don't know why. I said, but you're absolutely right. And she said, you gave her all of this. I said, I would do it every week, because I do readings and Spirit was telling me. She says, Nipsey. I said, yes, there's Nipsey Hussle. I read people too, read celebrity. And I said, I would give it to her because Nipsey felt bad for the children. And I told her that, I said, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Nipsey said you don't cook fresh fruit and vegetables and salads, and you're not giving them milk and cheese and egg and butter and stuff. And I think she said she didn't want them to have meat or meat byproducts. I said, well, you're going to have to spend more for their diet because you're going to have to buy all of the supplements that vegetarians use for the protein and the iron nutrients they're not getting from milk, butter, cheese, and eggs. I said, Nipsey said that you're not cooking for them babies and feeding them babies. And he told me to cook full meals and you feed the children. You know what she did? She didn't give them children that food. She told me her children didn't like my food and her children hardly eat, and everything she make for them, they don't want it. She has to throw it away. I said, a little child would never fucking tell me to do what to do that don't even know it's in the world. I knew I couldn't do that. My grandmama slapped the shit out of me. When we had to eat our food, I said, the shit was so good. We had no problem cleaning that plate. But you don't tell grown people, and you're a child, you don't even know you're in the world. You don't work, you don't pay no rent, you don't buy no groceries, you don't buy your clothes and shoes. You're going to tell your mama what you ain't and is and ain't going to eat, and they didn't want it. But then she get them pizza and processed food. I said, so Nipsey was right. I that's who I heard. But yeah, I said, and that's why, as long as he tell me to, from the bottom of my heart, I'm just gonna give you, as long as you do the videos. And y'all that know about natural hair care, any hair care, not only, and this is what I asked her to do, you shampoo your hair. It's plenty of people that have done YouTube videos in the shower, got something propped up. They see you shampooing your hair. You show the product. You tell the name of the product. You pour the product in your hand so that she can color the texture, the consistency of the shampoo that you're using. You wash it and you tell them how to wash it, how to rinse it. She had deep conditioners for me. She had protein conditioners. She had leave-in moisture spritzes. She begged for the buttercream, but then and never did a video. Never wetting her hair, washing her hair, and that was the agreement for her to get it for free. If she didn't use it, she had to pay for it. She didn't pay for it. She never did a tutorial video, told me I was a liar. She did do it. When you see that picture of her hair frizz, that was in one of her videos, In My Food. And I said, well, just take the screenshot from that since your hair dry, and then you show me a picture that's wet. And you say you wet your hair, but I don't know if she put product on it because she didn't tell me. I don't want to because all these people doing witchcraft on me and black magic on me and telling me I'm going to die if I eat your food at your house and that if I use your product, something's going to happen to me. And I said, you've been eating over here about 3 months. Have you died? Your hair looks shiny and pretty. Your skin look nice. It ain't broke out or nothing. So did I give you something to kill you or poison you? I said, don't you realize I can go to jail for that? You can take my products right now. You can go file a police report. You can have my products analyzed to see if any poison in it. Why would I be stupid enough to give you something to kill you, to poison you, and you got the product in the jar? And you could take it and get it analyzed and let the police test it for toxins and poisons. You think I said, why would I do that to you? How does that benefit me? I said, people have been buying my products since 2007. And nobody ever found any evidence that I poisoned them, I hurt them, I broke them out, I killed them or their child. I said, so you keep my products because you got the jars. And if something happens to you, you can have them tested and have your doctor analyze it to see if it's something I gave you because I don't do shit like that. Well, I don't wash my hair every day. I said, you don't wash your ass every day? You say you get in the shower every day, your hair ain't wet. Well, I don't comb my hair every day. I don't wash my hair. I said, well, why did you take my stuff, Candy? Why did you take all that stuff from me and you use it? If you didn't want it, why would you take it? Why would you use it knowing you weren't going to do the videos? And if you weren't going to do the videos, why don't you just pay for it? She never did a live tutorial video and then get out. Okay, let me wash the shampoo out. Now I'm going to put a deep conditioner in. She had a special hair grow oil that I have. I gave her that. She never used that on camera. She never showed you the bottle. She never showed you the dropper. She never showed you what it looked like. She never did any growth charts. This is a measurement of my hair now when I'm starting using AKT products, which is what I told her. And she agreed to do. We're supposed to pull it and measure it every week or every 2 weeks, whatever, and or a month of using it to show the growth, to see the chart written down with the inches and measure. Well, she never did none of that. But she gonna say in the email, I'm a liar, and she did all of it. Gonna show me a screenshot that I asked you to put together that you didn't even use the product on, and then call me and ask me for the name of all the products, and didn't get the ingredients, what they do, didn't show a picture of the bottles, they're blue and gold, Nipsey blue, that Crip blue and gold. She never showed none of that and showed you what the stuff looks like. She lied, but used my shit every day. And I've been begging her for months. And you see, there was never a tutorial video of what I just described in detail to sell a product. Lied to me about that, kept lying. And then constantly talking about she tired, she stressed, people trying to do magic on her because they don't like me. And I'm like, well, I can work with you on that on psychic self-defense. People been attacking you before you knew me. Whatever your problem was before you knew me, I did that. I had nothing to do with that. You had the same problem before you knew me. I didn't do that to you. We all have problems. We all have issues. But do I go around blaming people? I get up off my ass even when I don't fucking feel good. Even when my legs and feet were swollen, I had to hop around. I still fucking hop. A hop was better than laying down crying and whining. Ain't nobody ever gave me a goddamn thing but grief and a hard way to go. And I built this line, these products, and that is furniture all by myself. But do I whine? No. I ask y'all to donate and support, but I read and I give you information that you want and provide a service and cook. Now, everything happened to her was my fault, but you still kept my shit. And you still used it, even though you say you didn't wash your hair every day, you used it on your hair every day. And you didn't pay me for it, and I told you I didn't want it back. So when she said that Saturday, that's why he make you do that. I said, no, ma'am, and I emailed her Sunday. I text her Sunday. I said, don't come back over here no more. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. I won't ask you to run no errands. I will not call you. Stay away from me, and I'm going to stay away from you. If I had known that that's how you felt about me, and that I'm your slave girl, I'm your servant from a past life, and this one, that's why he gets you to cook for me, because, you know, he know what it is, and you the big dog, and you, I said, do you have any genetic testing to prove that you have Ethiopian royal blood in you? Can I see it? Because goddamn, I didn't know I was sitting next to Ethiopian royalty all this time, and you said that's what you is, and you did that in a previous life, and you that now. I'm a candy. I'm a candy. That's a name for Ethiopian queen. I'm a queen. I said, honey, I'm sure you're not the only one of us that probably have royal blood, and we don't know. So now you're saying you're above me, because that is what they call a Candace, a Kandake, Kandake, or the Greek translation is her name, Candace. That still does not mean that you are genetic Ethiopian royalty. And I asked her, do you have the stats on that? Did you get your genetic printout? Can I see it? Because I didn't know that I was in the presence of Ethiopian royalty. She didn't respond. I said, so basically you're saying I cook for you like I'm a dog or something, I'm your slave. And I take offense to that. Because if I had known you felt that way, the first day you was over here, that would have been your goddamn last day. You was over here, because I never speak to people like that and say I'm a queen, I'm above you, I'm this and that. I never talk to people like that. And I work to never try to make people feel that, even though I know my pedigree, I know who my father is, I know what my talents are. I never go around throwing that around. But see, that's my problem. I've been too nice and too humble, and people want to open their ass and shit on me and disrespect me. And I never disrespect her. I treated her like family, and I treated her children like they were mine. But she would never bring them over here and let me meet them. And then she said they never wanted my food. They never liked it. But it's funny. I heard her children when she came in the house and she had gotten all that hot food for me. Because y'all see, I would stand up for this bitch all day. Every time I cook for anybody, I don't give you leftovers. I stood up. I was 7 o'clock in the morning last Saturday. All day cooking her stuff for fresh vegetables had dropped off. And you going to do me like that? All this time, and I never asked for a goddamn dime. I just say, hey, take this particular package to the post office. You know, take this chair and drop it off. Just little shit. I didn't even ask her to do a lot of shit, other than what I asked her to do the most was come get some food and eat it and do a review and wash her hair. And she never did it. And you do me like that and talk to me like that, but I ain't no good and I'm harassing you. Well, I have all the emails to show that you initiated the response and you sent a picture. I told her Sunday, don't come over here. I don't want to talk to you. I won't ask you for nothing. I won't see you. I feel very insulted. Oh, but back to what I was saying. I heard her child, her little boy. He came in the house. He said, oh, mama, what you got? That smells so good, mama. Oh, that smell good, mama. Let me see what you got. She said, I just went over Miss Alexa's house. I got some cornbread. I got her some meat. And baby, he said, oh, mama, I want some. I said, I thought you said that your children don't like me, don't like my food, don't want to eat none of this. She'll sit there and eat all that food by herself. Her children's little, and she big and small, goddammit. Real big, her children real little. And said, I tried to give them the macaroni, and they didn't like the paprika and pepper and stuff. And so they wouldn't eat again. I said, I don't believe that. I heard that, baby. And then she sent a couple of second video clip. You could hear the child. She said, that's the yellow cornbread. He said, oh, mama. He said, that's so good, mama. And he was just smacking. I said, and I asked my other reader, I said, you hear this? She said, she lying to you. Them babies won't eat your food. She takes it and eats it for herself and get them pizza and sandwich and shit. I said, that's funny. They eat up a whole pizza. They eat all this junk food and sandwiches with no problem because it's full of sugar. But they won't eat soul food. Our children like vegetables. They might not eat meat, but they like vegetables and good cornbread and gravies and stuff with a rich flavor and potatoes and all that. And you said they didn't like nothing that I mean, not even the cake. They just don't. But you do. You ate all of it. See, this shit been going on for months. I ain't said nothing to y'all about it. And I said, you need to be ashamed of yourself because them babies are going to suffer with their thinking, their comprehension. If they don't have a certain enough of fat and grease and not nasty grease, but your brain works on fats and proteins and sugar, not white sugar. I said, but Nipsey said your children are going to have comprehension problems, bone and teeth development problems, neurological problems with thinking and cognitive reasoning skills if they don't have a good diet. So that's why I'm giving it to you. Well, yeah, you're right. And he said you need to get them tested, get their teeth checked, they iron, and vitamin and mineral check. He said they have deficiencies because you give them junk. That's why I would give her the food for them babies. And I don't want nothing. I ain't saying nothing bad about her babies. They don't want nothing. They don't owe me nothing. Them children. They don't even really know they in the world. I'm not talking about them. I gave it to them from a place of love. I'm talking about her. And so I stopped cooking all of it because the shit and the orders got more extreme. Well, I'm giving to your mama that don't like you. Your mama that you said won't even share her food with you in the house. That's got COVID. Got all them COVID bats. And now you're dropping this stuff over me and you've been exposed to it. Your children been exposed to it. So that's another reason why I don't holler on my goddamn house. First, I don't know you like that. I don't trust you. And then you're exposed to that shit. See? And she got mad because I said that. I said, but it's true. You said it. And you dropped that stuff over here. I said, it's very disgusting what you did. Everybody knows that that's illegal. And by health standards, health department standards, that's a health hazard. You do not dig in your hair, your butt, your skin, or nowhere else and use a product and then come back and drop it off at somebody's house and tell me that I can take it and keep it. Are you serious? It's disgusting to me what you did. And I said, you would have been better taking the high road by giving me the money for my products because you kept them and you used them. Now you got an attitude and I'm going to bring the trays back. She never brought the trays. I said, girl, I buy new trays. Every tray I gave her out of my house, anybody that can't get food from me, you had a brand new tray. And if I had packaged silverware, I give it to you. I never have. Nobody, Shannon, nobody has ever taken trays that I gave them a brand new tray with fresh food in it and brought it back and said, just keep it for me and reuse it. Now, if I really know you like that, that's what you want. I do, but that's just not my level of integrity. I like everything brand new, clean, and fresh. So I always buy big boxes full of takeout trays. And I like the black ones with the white top. Now you claim you would bring them back so I could just keep them for you. You never brought them back until I tell you I don't fuck with you and I really didn't like what you said and how you disrespected me. You're lying on me. I never said anything. I said, wow, this fucker crazy. See, this is another reason I don't want to deal with you. You said what I said you said, and then I repeated it. I said, did you just say that to me? And then she got quiet, doubled down on it, and wouldn't say, no, I didn't, or you misunderstood. And I'm like, this motherfucker right here, I got to leave. I said, we're not talking anymore. That was Saturday. And I told Sunday, we're not talking anymore. For you to say something like that to me, and like I have to cook this and that for you a certain way, like I'm your servant. And I did all this from my heart. I never asked you for a fucking dime. As a matter of fact, I gave you money. Oh my God. You're just crazy. You're just crazy. I didn't say that. And then it was like, I didn't say it. I didn't mean it like you took it. You twisted my words around. To you're a liar. I didn't say it. Now I have the emails from several people because my assistant, I didn't even ask her to do that. She was so upset when she started reading the emails. We were at 3:00 in the morning. And when I sent her, she said, girl, I've been busy. Let me open this. And she read it and she got so angry. She put a post about it. I said, do what you do. She knew 3 or 4 people were watching these emails and were forwarding them. And they said, which one is it? You're a liar. I didn't say that. You twisted my words. I was just joking. It can't be all of them. Either you never said it and I'm lying, or I misunderstood you, or I twisted your words, or it's a misunderstanding. It can't be all of them. How can I twist something you said that you never said? I mean, just was insulting me and disrespecting me for like 28 emails. And what I did was, All the long, drawn out paragraphs, I answered in maybe 2 or 3 sentences. I don't want to talk to you. I will never, ever deal with you after what you've done and what you said to me, and clearly what you think of me. I heard you say what you said when I made the comment about the beautiful decadent desserts. You insulted me, and I asked you to repeat it. You refused to repeat it. And because of that, I told you, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to running any errands for me. Stay away from me. I've never been to your house. I never will come. Do not come back to mine. Stay away from me. At this point, I have repeatedly asked you to stop contacting me. Now this is a borders on harassment, and I will file a police report against you because I repeatedly asked you, based on what you did to me and what you said, it's over. We can never reconcile behind what you said. Leave me alone. I said that. She turns around, emails long paragraphs again, calling me all kinds of liars. I have mental problems. She done counseled me and Nipsey for 3 years. So you can't even counsel yourself. Now, people that know me, that are close to me, I keep readers around me. They read me, I read them. Yes, I also do readers for me, like everybody does that do readings and that'll read us. They have people around them to double check their shit. So she wasn't the only one I asked, but she would ask me as well. And I was trying to help her because I've been where she is. But now you counsel me, you're my teacher. I don't want to learn anything. What I've seen from you, I'm not that type of person anyway. Even though you say we have the same kind of mother, I have a lot of honor and integrity, and I don't go around dogging and using people and eating their stuff and taking their property. If we cannot make a negotiation, if I cannot afford it, I don't take it. If we can make another deal, Alexis, you endorse the product, you say this and that, you use it to what my specifications and instructions are, and then you can have it. I will do something like that if it's something I want. But to do what she did to me, you would have heard it by now. Now, people have told lies on me. But then when I always ask to bring the witness forward and the person I did it to, they never come forward because I don't move like that. But people want to do that to me. And I did not call her names. I didn't insult her. I kept my responses always brief. You said what I said you said. When I heard you say it, I repeated what you said to me to make sure that I heard you say what the fuck I thought you say. You refused to answer or expound on it or quantify anything that you said. I stand by that because you did it. You can say I'm a liar. You can say I'm crazy. I know what you said. I repeated what you said. You refused to answer and you refused to explain it. And that's why we are where we are, because you clearly always felt that way about me. Anything I do, you can do better. You can sing. You can goddamn it cook. You can dance and shit. Pull guns on motherfucker. I mean, you know, everything I did, she could do better. I can do that. Well, why don't you do it? Because, yeah, my child don't listen to me. He listens to everybody but me. But he can tell you, if you ever talk to him, every day my child got home, whatever I was doing, fucking around with a nigga, you know, all up under my nigga shopping, whatever I was doing. By the time I knew that bus had to get there or close to it, nigga, look, I'll talk to you later on. You can call me tonight or come back and take us to dinner tonight. My son finna get off that bus. So I knew my son got off that bus. I either was there with my car. Come on, we finna go out to dinner. Whatever I eat, you eat. Or I'm in that house. So the way I did him like my grandmother did. Whenever I came in that house from school, the aroma, a wall of aroma of soul food hit my fucking nose and mouth. I cooked fresh for my child. No sandwiches, no honey bun, no popcorn, no TV dinner and all that shit. That's how I raised my child. And I said, that's what you need to do for your children. They little. And Nipsey's telling me to get on you. And I got on her because he told me to. And I repeated, I said, what do you want? And I bought all that fresh stuff and cooked that stuff from scratch because I was concerned about her babies. Then she told me she wasn't even giving it to her babies. I treated you like that. And she's on that email talking to me like I'm a piece of shit. And insulting me and saying I was sick with a mental problem and a big liar. And I said, Candy, I told her, I said, you such a lying, dirty bitch. I'm calling the police on your ass, bitch. I am filing a report on you, bitch. You need to leave me alone and stop threatening me and stop harassing me, and you trespass on my property. I told you Sunday, don't come over here. Don't call me. I will not ask you to do nothing for me. She pops up Monday, and I didn't even know she was here. Go stand there like a fool. I told you Sunday, don't come over here. Throw this shit away. I don't nothing used. I don't use that. I will never give that to another person. I can't use it. It's filthy. Throw it away. She comes over here Monday, 24 hours after I told you to stay away from me. Stand there, took a picture. Lord have mercy. She took a picture, and I have the text messages from Sunday, Christmas Day, and I have the emails where I told her, don't come over here no more. And Monday, 24 hours later, because you use your phone, they can track where you were. You were standing on my property that I own when I told you to stay off for it. This shit, you just can't make this shit up. The police just seen you. Standing there, and we know the date and time. The day after Christmas. The day after I told you, don't come over here. You see what I'm saying? You think you trying to hurt me and prove a goddamn perm. But this shit flipping right round on your damn ass. You sat there, and I got the text with the dates showing before you came over here Monday, I told you stay away from me. She comes over here, take 2 pictures with that nasty shit thrown on my porch. And then email me and said, I'm going to mail you the forks you gave that Nips told you to give me. I said, don't mail me nothing. I already told you, don't come on my property. Now I'm telling you, and you're going to mail something to me. Then I said, you know what? This bitch is stupid. Or you think I'm scared of you, or you think I'm stupid. You're going to actually mail somebody something that done told you to stay off their property. Don't call them, leave them alone, and you're going to mail it to my mailbox. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Then kept talking shit all day yesterday, and I'm just forwarding it. Everybody's reading what she's saying. Her aggression was to me. My aggression was not to her. I kept saying, please just go away, okay? I'm going to forget I knew you. Forget you knew me. She kept doing it. And the last email I got from her yesterday evening, no, I'm going to tell them that you're doing this. You are doing this, and you're just mad because I'm standing up for myself. I'm standing up against you, and I'm not letting you step on me. I said, you are standing on a foundation of lies because I never attacked you. You insulted me. And when I called you on it and I asked you to explain and repeat what you had just said to me, you refused, and I stopped fucking with you because of that. Now, you're standing up to me because you're a liar and I caught you in it and you mad and you're trying to gaslight me and say, I never said it. Alexis, you're just crazy. All these women got you crazy and they say stuff to you about Nipsey. And you said, I said, no, you did. You said it. And like I said, I don't care about that shit. But I do care about you being in my face and you laughing and talking with me and you taking my food, my products, and my services, laughing in my face, and inside you think like that and you feel like that about me. Yeah, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog. Because if I had known that and I suspected, and that's why I kept getting readings on you. You know, I did readings on you too. And they told me you're going to pull away from me. That's what you do to people. Yeah. When I see that you're mentally and emotionally unstable and you're conflicted and you're a goddamn liar, I don't want you around me. I can't trust a liar. I don't care if you tell me 90% truth, 10 or 5% lies. See, I'm always wondering about the other 10 or 5%, goddammit. No. And you did that to yourself and then gonna say you standing up to me. You cannot, standing on a lie is not going to work with me. And then if I'm the liar, why was I not harassing you? Why did I just say, I'm going to leave you alone? You go your way, I go mine. Why did this woman, and my assistant has the emails, and stay so long, I didn't even read them all. And she told me last night, she said, I knew you were over it and you weren't fucking with the bitch when she writing these long responses to you and you write 2 or 3 sentences. I don't deal with you anymore. I never have. You said what I said you said. I asked you to repeat it. You refused. And I told you, don't deal with me no more. Don't come over here. Don't contact me. You said what I said you said. You're harassing me. You continue to do it. I will file a police report on you. She still kept going. I'm basically, at this point, I'm dead to the bitch. My feelings, my heart is closed, and I'm dead. I told y'all that. It ain't 3 tries no more. It's 1 strike. Especially do me like that. So when she did it last night, I tried to call them last night, and I guess they were tired up and busy. And I said, I'm going to tell on your ass because you are not going to keep coming over here and thinking you're going to keep getting away with this shit. I'm going to put this on paper. And that's when the police were looking around. I said, go to my community forum. She said, oh. She said, I don't even believe. She said she threw this stuff, these bags of stuff, used stuff on your porch. I said, I kept it because I thought you might want to analyze. She said, throw that in the trash. She said, we see here that she did it. And she said, you got proof? I said, yes, ma'am. It was Christmas Day. I told her to stay away from me, leave me alone. She said, this was when? I said, Monday, the day after Christmas. She's standing right there and sent the email with the date on it. She said, didn't I just tell you? These crazy people. I said, I'm going to be quiet and let you just punch me because you're absolutely right. She said, this is the day after you told her. I said, yes, ma'am. You can come by here and check my phone. I give you permission to subpoena my phone if it comes to that. That's outside. Yeah. She said, and this the gun? I said, that's her hand. She always pulling it and cocking it. She said, Lord, She said, let me write this up. What's her phone number? And I gave him her number. So officer, this is what I do for a living every day. She said, how'd she get to know? I said, ma'am, a lot of people know me. I make things and I just give things to people because, a lot of times I'm by myself. I've been in the house. I've been sick a few years. I get lonely. I want female friends. She said, Alexis, please. You can't you can't meet friends like this. You can't. I said, it won't happen no more. I said, but now she know where I live and I'm telling who else she gave it to. Like people put my address out of what she thinking of. She said, no, it's all right. It's just a lesson learned. And I said, I'm just asking you, do I have the right to defend myself? She said, yes, you do. But you got to stop this here. So she was with her kids, baby, on Sunday when I texted her and told her to leave me alone. She claimed she was cooking them a big dinner finally. And I told her on Christmas Day, don't come back over here. I don't like what you said. I don't want to deal with you. She was with them. She said at home. And I texted her because I wanted it in writing. I want it documented. I don't deal with you. Don't call me. Don't contact me. She said she was with them. Then started insulting me on the text. Then Monday morning, she's over here. And you know what I thought was strange? Y'all go look at my community forum. She has a 4-door white Kia. But when we zoomed in, you cannot see no white car behind her. That's my parking space behind her. There's no car. So where did you park? Or was it a gray truck we seen? Did you come over here with somebody else? Did you come with in another car, a truck? You see what I'm saying? See, that to me is suspect. The way she did it, and I didn't know she was coming here. And then when you zoom in behind her, look at the reflection on the glass on my screen door. There is no white Kia parked in my parking space. There is no car there. Where did she park? And why did she hide the car? Or did you bring somebody else to my house to try to plan to do something else to me or know where I live? And if you didn't, why
would you not park your car in my parking space? Why did you park somewhere else? Because we don't see a white car. And the car across the street from my parking space, it looks gray, or a truck. See that little shit right there? I also pee. So how many other times have you drove by? How many other times have you been here? And what you planning? But that's all right, though. That's all right. You can plan whatever you want to plan on me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I'm so glad because I kept calling the police wouldn't answer the phone last night. The line was real busy. So something told me to put her and that gun, and that's her hand. She can come forward if that's not her hand and that's not her goddamn gun and pulling that gun back. She can come out and call me a liar and show her real gun, her real hand, goddamn. That's her hand and that's her gun, goddamn it, sitting in my parking lot. That's her. That's her big ass standing there in front of my goddamn door. She can come out and say that's not her either. But you can tell the police that I'm lying. I have proof that that's you. Zoom in, because you can see somebody big with some knock knee and some big sandals on and some big leg and stomach. That's her. Unless she can show us what she really was, but she not going to be able to prove this not her. That's her. And she wrote it in the email that I got. I didn't know the police going to call me back today. And she said, what is your name on the internet? She said, oh, I see you right here. She went over, she said, this the gun with this paint and stuff up. I said, that's her hand. She said, that's her standing there. She said, I got her right here. She said, you can throw that away. I don't need to come get it. She said, get that nasty stuff out your house. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, wow, timing. I said, dog, I just put this up an hour ago. I know you called me this fast and go check. I said, see, that's why I told you the honest truth. And I let her come over here. I let her model stuff. I let her my house. This is what I make for a living. I have different people come help me if I can't walk and get out the house. Yes, I'm telling you the truth about what happened. We're not just friends. It's a lot of people know me. I have a lot of people that love me and some that don't. And people I let come by here, she said, you shouldn't have never did. Nothing. I know, but sometimes if I don't feel good or get out or I want to help promote my stuff to sell, if I can't, go outside the house or some people volunteer. I said, but this right here, though, I've had a few of these cases. My damn ex-old man is doing the same thing, stalking and obsessed and shit. She told me, what is it about you? Why you got? I said, please don't ask me because I don't know. I don't know. I cannot tell you why this is going on. And I just tried to laugh. I said, you see, I told you the truth. I didn't know you were going to check my footwork. You went and checked. She said, oh, my. She's holding this. I said, I didn't know. She pulled it out. I didn't know it was on her. She started bragging. And now she liked to shoot. She said, yeah, I was bragging. She's a supernatural queen. I sense that I can't find you. What you said, supernatural queen? Damn, I can't find. You said you sensed something about her, and people would tell me they sensed something about her. And I kept sensing it. And people were like, she all right, she all right. And then I said, it's something else I'm getting, but I would keep to myself. Then look stuff she say, and I said, she not stable. Then sometimes she can't control her mind. And I don't believe that savage queen. I don't believe that everybody's my enemy. I just haven't had the misfortune of meeting bad people at all. I do not believe all black women are bad. I do not believe they're all dirty. I do not think they're all out to get me. I do not think that. And I will never say that. I just have not had the fortune of meeting them yet. That's all. So I'll just, continue to work on myself. I don't think that. But I'm asking y'all to support me and donate to me so I continue to do what I do. And I think I'm going to up my security over here. I have to with things like this. And I wasn't going to even tell y'all this bullshit. But, since it's gotten to this level, and you can see none of her videos are on my page. I don't like to come to y'all with stuff like this. But I felt like if something should happen and I get into it over here, I don't want y'all hear about it on the news or no other type of way, and y'all wonder where I'm at or what's going on. That's right, Estrella. I didn't know until Nipsey told me. And he said, Alexis, please, you're going to be blessed for it. You're going to be all right. I want you to cook these things for her little boys. And I said, Nipsey, that's a lot of. Then I said, okay, baby, if that's what you want. I said, Nipsey told me to cook for your babies. You have to feed this to your babies. And then she started saying they didn't want it, and she ate all of it. They don't like your food. So I ate it. And I was like, until I heard that little boy say what he said, oh, mama. And I said, why did you tell me that they didn't like? Well, I mean, that's the first time I heard him say that. And he ate it like the bread. So where's the other food? I ate it. And I said, that's not what Nipsey told you to do. You're supposed to split it with your babies. That's why I gave you so much. You have leftover and meat and stuff. And I said, Nipsey, you can get mad at me all you want to. I have done this for weeks, a few months now. And she keeps eating it and she won't give it to him. I'm not cooking no more plates like that. All that food, I'm tired, make my legs hurt and swell and feed her up all day, chopping and cleaning stuff and ordering things, fresh veggies from scratch and cooking it the day that I get it, make sure it's fresh. That's how I am. Y'all know that by now. I don't have to tell y'all that. And she did that. They don't like your stuff. I said, why are you having me cook it and they won't eat it? And he said, it's her. And so he said, just leave it alone. So, well, I got somebody else to give me some food. And I got somebody else to share with me, go to the warehouse. So I'm cooking for him. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But I just knew she was lying. Because I heard on the phone getting takeout and bringing them a pizza. And giving them some, people in California, a lot of them black folks out there eat a taco like that's their dinner and shit. We were never giving tacos in the South for a snack or dinner. I never gave my child a goddamn taco for a snack or something. If my grandmother cooked, if sometimes she tried the taco kit, when she had that, she grated fresh cheese, fresh lettuce, fresh tomatoes. I'm talking about them tacos were so big, fresh ground beef and seasoned and add stuff to it. Your stomach pop out. It wasn't no regular taco. It was like a goddamn full meal the way they put that southern stank on it, that ATL on it. But we don't do that. They give their children and eat a little taco and out there in California, like I guess that's just what they eat, but that ain't what we do down here. And I said, you giving that child a taco for dinner? I said, come up here and get this food. I got a whole basket full of food. Come get this fresh stuff and wrap that stuff up. Come get them babies some fresh food. You don't do that. Just to give them a snack. I'm sitting in the bed with that. And I know you didn't really motherfucking put that stank on it. And put the embellishment and extra meals and salads and things with it. If you're going to get it, baby, a nacho. Sure, y'all ain't like us out here. I see. Because I've heard a lot of black people from LA, we just eat tacos and I make a mean taco and all that shit. I'm like, we don't do that down here. We cooks down here. We eat down here. What about that shit? But, and child, I'm sorry to bring that shit to y'all. Hurt my crap up, bitch. And my plates are colorful. I would make them colorful because I know the children will watch them, and I like color, and Nipsey like color. So even for adults, I like colorful, bright, juicy, flamboyant plates. Stunt it out. I stunt the plates out. You know that. I even stunt the fucking actual plate itself out with gold and shit on it because I want you to be turned on. I like to do food porn. I want you to lust on the video before you get it. And when you get it and you look at it and you smell it and you touch it, I want you to want to eat all of it. I want to turn your stomach on. So they were very colorful with a lot of variety in them, which takes a lot of time and energy because it was all fresh shit. It's okay, Christina. I have, like I say, I have had the misfortune a lot of times letting loneliness get to me. Wanted female friends and companionship. Want girlfriends to talk to and do things for people and be nice to people like they were not to me. And I realized that stops now. Like that police lady, that stops now. And the only reason I did it, like I said, because of the level of disrespect she showed towards me, I tell you to stay the fuck off my property and away from me. And maybe people take your kindness for weakness. A lot of people thought I was weak and a dumb bitch because I was very kind. Until I introduced you to Tina Snow or Harley Quinn. That's all, folks. Until you see her. And then you don't want to believe that's her. You think I'm playing, or you can talk me down. I'm gonna go back. No, now you met the Looney Tune. That is icy, and I'm gonna show you how icy it goes. That's why I called the goddamn popo, because you're going to learn, and then we'll do something else if you come back over here. You're going to learn. You take my kindness for a weakness. See, that's why when I deal with people that talk real soft and real nice, I watch them. Because when somebody is extremely kind to you and extremely nice to you, instead of you taking advantage of them, you also need to think about, is there a flip side to this bitch? Because a person that's always kind to you and your children and never tell you no, there might be another side that's just as nice as that side. There's the other side that's just as vicious and cold. And she started calling me names, insulting me. I'm not lying to you. It's about 28 emails insulting me, degrading me, questioning my intellect and my mental competence and my ability to comprehend what people say to me. You didn't hear that. I didn't say that. You have a mental problem. This is the shit that this bitch is saying to me. Over and over and over. And I still never said it back to her. My assistant, several people are listening and they're reading all of this. All I said was, I have repeatedly asked you. You did say what I heard you say. I repeated what I thought I heard you say. You would not expound on it or explain or say yes or no. You doubled down. That was all I needed. I know I heard you. Well, you're lying. I said, do you have the phone call? Because it's clear you're a big liar and you're something's wrong with you. Because now you're saying it's me. Do you have the conversation? Play it back so we can hear the liar, you or me. Stay away from me, because after what you've said and what you've done, and you disrespected me and violated me and you came on my property, I will never, ever fuck with you again. You are now harassing me. This is not borderline harassment. This is harassment. I'm going to file a police report on you. She kept emailing like she took that as a joke. I said, this bitch think I'm weak. Because she's probably not used to any bitch treating her like I did. Better than your own mother, who talks to you like shit in your own house. And you do that to me, but you won't do it to her. And put her the fuck out. But you did it to me. And I treated you like family. Better than your own family. And you did. I even told your children, come stay up here and eat and everything. And you wouldn't bring them. You didn't want them to meet me and be around me. And you do this. And you call me names, and she kept going on and on and on and on until last night. And that's when she said, you're the one who's harassing me. I said, when they see these emails, they will see the very first person that contacted the other person was you contacting me. Emails don't lie. You cannot erase your digital footprint. You contacted me and you started bragging that you had been to my house and your stupid fat ass took a goddamn selfie. You took a selfie on Monday the 26th. And I messaged on Sunday, Christmas Day, Monday 25th, where I told you don't come over here. What? I mean, but I'm a dumb bitch, a weak bitch, and a mental ill bitch. Okay. Well, now we there. Now we on the mental ill side. I'm going to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes because of what you've done to me. Again, I'm sorry to have to bring y'all this. I didn't even want to bring y'all this shit. But because it has gone to this level, thank you, TE. I did too. Yes, Christina. You know what, Christina? This is so embarrassing to me. I don't even want to put all this stuff out. We'll put excerpts where you can see she's contradicting herself. I said it. You took it wrong. I didn't respond. You did repeat to me what I said, but I thought you were joking, so I didn't respond until you misconstrued my words. Or you know what, Alexis, you're a straight up liar. I didn't say it. We will show you those excerpts. But I'm the one that's mentally ill. You know, I go on people's property after they tell me don't come on now. I'm bold enough. I hide my car and I stand on their porch and throw trash on their porch. Shit I don't use out of my ass, and I might have this funky and disgusting as hell. See the type of bitch I am. If I use your shit and I lied to you, I'm finna, how much? I'm gonna give you your money. I'm gonna do it the right way. Something you can use. Because I cannot use some filthy, disgusting shit you used. And I would never mix it and resell it. It's to go in the trash where I said you should have put it where I told you it belongs, in the trash, and stayed away from me. You will see these things. But you think I would ever do something like that when somebody says, Alexis, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. Stay away from you. Tell me today. Tomorrow, surprise, I send you an email. Basically, fuck you. And I took a picture in your yard to show you I was here a day after you told me I better not come over here. I have never done anything like that. But you see the thanks I get? Bitches always want to do that shit to me. And it's very sad that I can't do this anymore. Or, excuse me, because I love what I do. I love cooking the ultra food. I love giving it to Nipsey and my ancestors. I love for people to share it. I love it because I don't want to have all that food that I used to just dump. I love to eat it. I love to eat it with people. I love to make them happy and they enjoy it, the flavors like I do, and the colors and the beauty of it. But I will have to do it, like the police said, a different way. I will have to find people that get to know people. And I have strangers. I love you. I'm from California. I love Nipsey. Can I come over? Can I do this for you, that for you? And then you stab me. And this isn't the first time it happened. So I ask, please, y'all donate to me and support me. Help me. Because I see until I move from here, I'm going to have to step everything up since that's what you all do. Because see, I don't know who else she had over here. I don't know how many times she did it. I don't know how long she was here, but I knew she was outside because I could feel it. But what bothers me is that she did not let me know she was here. Because then this would have ended up, but then you know what? God is good. Because see, this would have ended up uglier. Because I have a gun too. So maybe it was in her best interest or mine. Because I had the right to shoot her. Especially talking to me like she was doing, reckless for the past 3 fucking days. So maybe it was best that she did it the way she did it. Because I'm not scared of her and I don't care that she's taller than me and fatter. That wouldn't have mattered. She did not knock on my door. She did not ring my doorbell. And I felt her and I didn't know to confirm it until she sent the email. And I said, why didn't you let me know? Because I already know that I probably wouldn't be on this phone with you right now. Because I don't know what legal stuff I would have had to deal with. So God is good. Because I got something too. She knows that. She know that. But see, I don't cock and take pictures and take surround. For what? But she knew it. And she knew I had it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. She did not tell me she was out there. I promise you she did not. You can ask her. She didn't. Because she knew what it was. And see, you see why I'm telling y'all this? Because I already see where this is going. And it's too bad that I'm trying to be nice about it, and she's taking it. Now this is legal, and this could be violent. So I don't want it to be that way, but it will be if somebody comes try to take my life and you keep coming on my property. Because I don't deserve this. I know I'm a good person. I know I don't deserve this. And I'm not going to her house. I don't even know where she lives, but she's coming here and then fucking with me on the fucking email and insulting me, which made my assistant go off, and she posted it in the Facebook room. She thought it was disgusting. She's like, the level of disrespect. Fuck this. I'm going to let everybody know what she's doing. I didn't even know. And I got a text. Yeah, your assistant done told us what this crazy motherfucker done did. I said, God damn. Well, I guess I better address this in public because my assistant put it in the public. And people are saying, you should tell because of how she disrespected you. And the police thought it was disrespectful. And she sounds like she's mentally ill. That's what the police said. Obsessed and mentally ill. Then told me she'd go both ways and was attracted to me. And I said, baby, let me tell you something. You want to come over here? You want to be your mentor? You want me? You want to be my student? I would never make a pass at you. I would never get you in my bed. I would never do no shit like that. You don't have to worry about me. I mean, well, I'm attracted. I said, and I'm telling you, that will never happen. You're my student. I'm not a dog bitch. I'm not into polygamy. I don't sleep with everybody that I meet. And I really don't even like to fuck with bitches like that no more because of shit like this and the drama. And I would never sleep with a student or a mentor, or I don't sleep around casually with niggas. So I told her, that's fine, you're that attraction, that's nice, dear. I know students and metaphysical people and voodoo priests now that sleep with their students and stuff. I don't want to go there. And I told the police, she said, you sure this ain't something else? I said, I don't want to tell you, but she said, because I sense things. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, but I did not do that. I did not go there. She said, I felt like it was something else tied to this here, some kind of other obsession. I said, yes, ma'am. And I did not do that. I don't do that with my students. I don't do that with my clients. She said, this is no contact. She said, what's her number? I gave it to her. She said, keep her away from you because this, you can tell something mentally off. And she looked, especially when she saw the picture, she said, now, are you telling me the truth? This is after you told her. I said, I got the text message and the email. She said, when? I said, Sunday. She said, wait a minute. You going to tell her something like this on Christmas Day? I said, she insulted me Saturday night and Christmas Day. I told her Sunday, this is it. Don't come over here. I have it. You could come get it. It's in the email. She said, she's bold enough to do this Monday and throw this stuff. She said, oh my God. I said, yes, officer. I have the documentation. I wouldn't call you. I know not to lie. I'm just telling you the truth so you can verify. I know you're going to check what I'm saying. That's when she went to the community farm. She said, what do we have here? I said, oh, wow. I'm glad I put this up an hour ago. I didn't know you would call me this quick. I said, praise God. Now you can see that what I just told you, the pictures here corroborate. You see, I'm not lying. This is fucking sick. She said, yeah, I don't think you realize how many women in Atlanta have mental problems. Yes, Creator Arena. Yes, the one who I was eating with, she did it. She did it. And go look at my community forum. Came to my house, used all my products, and then nasty and used instead of paying me for them. instead of doing the tutorial videos where you can actually see her washing her hair using, dump that nasty shit with the old takeout trays and stuff on my fucking porch a day after I told her to stay off my property and photographed herself doing this shit, Lord Jesus. After I told you to leave me alone. Like I'm going to use that. And I'm going to go down here like this police told me to throw that shit in the goddamn trash where it belongs. Now that they see the evidence that I told the truth, she did that shit. She said, I see it though. That's enough evidence I need. She did it. I can see her in the reflection taking off selfie. I said, you see that? I know y'all used to people lying to you, but you can see I ain't. She said, this is unbelievable. I can, yes, ma'am. She said, you had no bit. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. Gonna beat me up. You're absolutely right. You're right. She said, don't ever do this again. Do you? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know, I have my issues too, and I be wanting to bond with women. I be wanting to have female friends and shit. And, you know, I don't really have no friends. And, you know, I've been sick. I've been in the house. I really don't get to move around. So sometimes I need people to come to the house and do things for me. Or, like my godson came up here yesterday, took trash and stuff out for me, bought me something to eat. I've never had that problem out of him. It's usually I don't really have problems out of people doing stuff, but there are, you know, the cuckoos and then you know, mixed in. They have their own. I don't have problems, you know. I just work on my problems so that I won't be obsessive and do that to nobody. Because I know how it feels, and if somebody don't want to fuck with you, I know even if it bothers me, I leave them alone. I don't go around stalking people and going in their house and getting out of jail and threatening them and using them and taking their shit. That's why I work to keep enough with whatever I need in my own fucking house, so I don't have to go take that from nobody. Or lie to them to say what they want to hear to get something of theirs I don't want to pay for. Like I said, I'm sorry. You know, I ain't even want to bring y'all this, but I think this is important, and this could be life and death for me. I've been trying to hold it and not tell y'all, but she kept getting worse and worse and worse. Just really disrespectful and a reckless mouth based on lies that she is telling that she cannot prove. And saying, I'm doing it, but it's clear evidence it's not me. She don't have, I hope she produces them. There, I promise you, I bet you right now, money, whatever amount you want to bet me, she has no video image of me ever coming to her house, her street. I don't even know her address. No pictures of me holding no gun in her car, cocking it in front of her. None of that. Nothing that I've ever taken from her. No food, no products, nothing that I owe her. If she ran to the post office for me like 2 times. I paid her what the postage was and paid her for some gas for her time. I would add extra money. I told my sister, send her another $100, this or that. She's not telling y'all that. I don't take advantage of people. I ain't never harassed. She can show you all the emails. She can never show you I initiated any email, calling her names, fucking with her, call her crazy. This was all one-sided towards Drip. And y'all see my heart. You know my heart. And I'm really tired of people doing this. But I see now, going to the new year, there are things I need to do now to put in place so this don't happen to me no more. No, you can't prevent me. All crazy people are having stuff, drama. It's just things in legal form, just legal things from now on. This not going to happen to me no more. And I'm not going to just take people's in and be a good Samaritan and shit no more. Because every time I do, this always happens. Anyway, I might come back this evening. We talk and deal with some issues. Let me see what current events and stuff going on. You know, yeah, I saw a big explosion happen in another country. Like I said, airplane crash. This snow, didn't I tell y'all Grandma Hustle told me that Arctic blast was coming in? It done told this motherfucker up like I told y'all. The water, the year of the water tiger, all the levels of water. I told you ice, sleet, snow, storms, water, fluids, all of that came like I told you. 24 hours after. I'm going to get into some of those things. I don't want to keep talking about this. However, I do believe that this needed to be, because it is, to me, I'm sensing danger towards my person and my home and where I lay my head. And like I say, I don't want y'all to wonder where I am while I'm not doing video, what's going on, because then you find out I'm caught in some legal shit for laying a motherfucker down for trying to do it to me. Because I'm not having it, baby. I ain't ready to leave my body yet. I got too much to do. Y'all not going to come on my property and murder me. I don't give a fuck what nobody think or feel about it. You're not going to do that to Drew. And have my son come out and have a child without a mother. I don't care what we went through. My child ain't finna get out and find me physically gone. In an urn, in a box, in the ground. In a mausoleum, no way. Now I might be caught up in some bullshit in the legal system, which I don't want, but at least I still be breathing. What they said, Lil Wayne tried by 12 instead of carried by 6. Unfortunately, it's gotten to that point, and I have to let you know. The ones that care about me and love me, I really hate this. But when these things happen, I'm not a coward. I have to stand and address this, and unfortunately, I had to tell it to you. I just thank God they answered me today so I can have this documented in case this motherfucker turns into the Wild Wild West. You feel me? It's documented that I'm not the aggressor or the stalker or the obsessed one or the harasser. She's doing it to me. So now I have to up my level of security and have people come over here and check on me and my cameras and stuff in place. So interview that feel, I don't care if you buy the fucking camera, it doesn't matter to me. You don't want to donate, you want to buy it, whatever I need to put out there, and I have to get somebody to hook it up, hook the motherfucker up. I don't give a fuck. I'm just asking for your love, support, and donations because I see this shit done got out of hand. You want to donate so I can go buy it? Fine. However you want to get it, doesn't matter. As long as I get it. Because I see what's going on. So when stuff going on, I will actually, somebody have to teach me how to set these videos up, and I'll share it with y'all. To let y'all see I'm not lying. This is just surreal to me. I don't even believe I'm going through this. This seems like a dream. But I do believe everything happened for a reason. I don't know all of them yet. But I bet you I'm gonna be the last. I don't know if somebody set me up or sick this bitch on me or want this bitch to kill me, huh? Or create a situation for me because you don't like what I said about Nipsey and whatever I said about y'all and exposing y'all. Now I'm kind of wondering, this is a fucking plant, huh? But I believe God got his hand on me. And my ancestors are here. And God ain't gonna let nobody murder me or set me up to be murdered without warning me first so I can have a chance to defend my goddamn self. It's just something about this don't add up to me. And some people have sent it to me. They said, you think this was a plant? I said, baby, you know what? Anything's possible at this point. Because of the way she keep trying to escalate this into something physical. Provoke me, walk on my property that I own, and disrespect me like that. Like you're trying. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna go get me something to drink and something to eat because this shit is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But I love y'all, and I'll come back soon.